Okay, we're doing Korriban Incursion. One of the easier flashpoints. It really only has one difficult mob in there. This is from the perspective of a Jedi Guardian tank. I'm just going to take a quick look at my companions here. He's okay.
They're under wave 2. Welcome to Korriban. You'll need to traverse the wilds up ahead to reach the Sith Academy.
Good shape.
You managed to soften the imps up a bit, but you still got your work cut out for you. Good luck.
These are just trash mobs. Nothing special about them. This is the first, excuse me, this is the first boss in here. The only thing you're concerned about is these 3 cages all around him. You want to make sure you don't have your back to it. If you do, and he pushes you, it's an instant death. A lot of people will ignore the mobs completely. I don't like to do that because they will go after the healer. If I'm a DPS, I don't like to do that. The last wave, absolutely. Concentrate on getting the boss down. It really kind of depends on how close he is, because when he dies, they die. But we're getting pretty close now. He's getting ready to release the 3rd one there. You saw that energy go off. I'm going to try and catch him. hopefully there you go. So they just die when he goes.
Defenders have a barricade up ahead. There's no time to go around.
I missed
We'll
it.
have to break through. The Sith Academy isn't far now. Keep it up.
He's one of the easier bosses, as long as you don't put your back to the cage. If you have your back to one of these 3 cages and he pushes you, you go into it, like I said, it's an instant death. You have to run back. There's no way they can revive you or anything that I'm aware of. You just have to run back. For these guys, I like to get behind here. Let them come to you. Obviously, we had somebody in the group that wasn't aware of that, and he started popping. If you try and go out in the open and fight those guys, they'll probably wipe your group or they'll do a lot of damage. It's just best to pull them behind there. Another way is some people hide behind here and let these guys around the area help kill them.
Please, you have to get us out of here.
Look, I'm sorry. We can't leave them behind. Do it. Whatever you...
Thank you.
So we should be really close to having enough for a bonus boss at this point. Yeah, 27. Might as well get it. One more away. Nothing particularly fancy about this guy. He'll lift everybody up in the air from time to time. I usually kind of watch their health to make a determination on whether to use my ability to get out of that hold. Nobody was in danger. A lot of people like to go after him because he drops a walker pretty good amount of time. I do it just because he's an easy one. You almost have to try not to have enough to get him. This guy will randomly target somebody and shoot them from time to time. Otherwise, these ground plants are really the main thing to look after. Once he fires it off, then you can taunt again. But just be aware that you will have periods where you can't taunt this guy. I usually look at my feet. Slight movements. I don't want to just run around. Just slight movements to make sure that I get out of his way and I don't spread those mines everywhere. Everybody's doing a great job. When those mobs come, they will make a beeline for the healer. So it's important that the DPS drop them as quickly as they can.
Council chambers are on the upper levels. You'll need to access the main elevator to reach them. We don't have much intel on the upper level defenses. Be ready for some heavy opposition.
I like to pull all these guys over the edge. Do like we're doing now, let everybody get a nice good DPS when they all group in the same spot. As long as everybody keeps their distance here, you can kind of walk around. No need to fight any of that stuff. You almost always have somebody that tries to slip through though. Let's see if somebody can CC us through here. You got to be careful on those two that are kind of close together to make sure that nobody is within range. times have I done that one and somebody has gotten caught. And somebody's going after the other one, which is fine. These are all weak guys. Not a big one. I'm gonna let them get this guy and I'll go walk up top and grab another set. These are all weak opponents. Generally one person can handle them. Always two people can handle it without a problem. This guy's rather simple. You'll have two kinds of droids. One of them is a malfunctioning droid. That one will let loose a bomb and blow up. The other one will actually trap a person until he's killed or until his time lapses. You can ignore the bombs and just make sure that the DPS jumps on the droid as quick as possible so we can free everybody and get them back to taking down the boss. Other than that, he'll freeze you once during up to 2 times during the battle. I've never had him do it more than that. He'll jump around a room, pop everybody a little bit, and then knock everybody back, which does an enormous amount of damage. So the healer's got to be on his toes to make sure everybody gets back up.
This is just a room. You are just a man, misled and seduced by the dark side.
I'm curious, he's saying
There
if
is nothing else.
if stun I can pull.
No lie.
I'm not sure what that means. I'm wondering if he can freeze somebody if they're stunned.
You will die here. Stop it. It is the only way. Death is your only escape.
That's the malfunctioning droid. All he does is sets off a bomb.
I've faced training droids with greater skill.
I don't know if there's any pattern to them or whether they're random. I haven't really paid attention. There's the regular one. He'll stun.
It's your only escape. You lash out feebly like a child.
Right, maybe he was yanked and it did free him. I didn't get a real close look. I'll have to check it out later when I rewatch this thing. Alright, so here's where he gets everybody. Everybody's suspended. There's no way to break out of it that I'm aware of. They just jump around, not a big deal. This is where the damage comes. Do my saber reflect to push some damage back on him.
Pathetic. Why do you fight when you cannot win? Greatest Sith may walk these chambers. Now witness true strength.
And this should be the last time for this. We're a little behind on DPS. It looks like normally we get them almost dead when that happens.
I've faced training droids with greater skill. Distance will only prolong your suffering.
Try and get him down before he goes. There we go.
Impossible! No. The vision. How could the time...
And that's pretty much it. Like I said, one of the easier flashpoints. I like this one because it is really simple. If you can get everybody past that first boss by the shield, then you're good to go. And that's just a matter of people avoiding the ground plants. If you got somebody that's got lag or things of that nature, they're going to get pounded by him. And it's really difficult to defeat him. Or if you got somebody new and they're just not good at manipulating around them, that can be an issue. Oftentimes I find that people just run and run and run and they don't pay attention to where they're going, and so they overlap one another and they sets them off. Like I said, anytime you have ground plants like that, find you a nice little spot and make small movements. Let the plants stack on top of each other almost, and you'll be fine. There's no need to go running all around. Thanks for watching this. If there's any suggestions or anything you have, please feel free to post it. If there's any questions I can answer, I'll be happy to do that. Thanks a lot, guys.